Real women adore the God in you. You know what I'm saying? To all the Sigma wolves out there, all the lone wolves, all the real men. This is the reason why women just adore and obsess and can't get enough of God in you. All right? Listen, you can accept this or you cannot, but you're a physical representation of the living God walking in this realm, in this plane. It's a lot of responsibility, but it's a great honor. So you should carry yourself as such. And real women can see the God in you, and they can tell that God is with you. You're connected to God, and you're able to create with the Creator. And this kind of power is very attractive because you can't get this kind of power and you can't have this kind of understanding and you can't tap in to records like this unless you're doing things a certain kind of way and maintaining that kind of way, because it's not like you're doing it for a little while and falling off. You're just getting better and better with time. This kind of stuff is just unbelievable to women because most guys can work out, get in shape. A lot of guys can go to school and learn some things to go back to school. Other guys can start a business. You know, some guys can learn emotional intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Some guys can recover from going to war multiple times, you know, or, you know, and even some guys can recover from narcissistic abuse from a psychopath, you know what I'm saying, for a number of 9 years plus. And these are individual qualities that some men have and possess, but you have them all. Not to mention the talent, you know, and just a natural comedian and things of this nature, just talking your talk. You have all of this. This is something that women, what do you expect? So when some of us are out here talking about the narcissists they're going crazy, they're making counter content about us. Listen, I gave it some thought. Great women adore us, and also trashy women as well. Also trashy, low vibrational, narcissistic women, you know what I'm saying? They also are obsessed with us. And what have I told y'all before? They don't know how to show love. They only know how to show hate from the abuse that they've always endured and thought was love. So they only know how to project that onto you, okay? So when you have one of these females hating on you, just understand that that's love and they can't get enough of you. Listen, again, I've said it before. There are numerous men out there that have a certain qualifier that the woman's like, this is that part about him though. The way that he's a firefighter, that part about him, that hero part, I like it. Or, you know, the way that he got over his crazy ex and propelled himself forward, I like that. Or, you know, the way that he was disciplined and went to school and got his degree and became da-da-da-da-da, I like that. Or the way that he decided to turn his life around by getting healthy, eating healthy, and getting in shape. I love that. But you have it all. You have it all. Embrace it. It's 2024. You know what I'm saying? You need to go into this year knowing you're the man. You know what I'm saying? You are the man. So I'm going to say a couple things really quickly. You know, listen, to the American man, you have redeemed yourself, and you have women interested in you worldwide. Salute, my brothers. More specific and more importantly, black man, I am proud of you. You have turned the table around. You are, the majority of us right now are single with no kids. I do have a kid, but just one. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to y'all. Salute. You know, according to 2022, you know what I'm saying? The majority of us are making over 50K. Salute. You know what I mean? And the young men are out here listening to us, you know, older gentlemen, and they're making some change, man. You know, and the women are having to adjust because it used to be, oh, okay, yeah, we can't get the older guys, but we can still manipulate the young ones. Young ones like, no, I ain't messing up like Unc and I'm not doing that. No, absolutely not. They're like, absolutely not. They're not even paying these women any attention. If these women think that we're cold, oh, these younger ones are cold-blooded, man. They done gotten the codes early, and they're like, so you mean to tell me I could put all this work in, and then next thing you know, in my mid-30s or 40s, this woman gonna leave me anyway? No, no. They're like, no. The math ain't mathing on us. It ain't adding up. These young ones ain't playing, dude. They ain't playing at all. Y'all think that we're out here talking. No. These young ones are savage. They done got the codes, and they're running with it, man. They are putting out content left and right. Listen, it's almost like the young ones are mad for us. They done taken on it like, man, you know what? Nah. We ain't gonna sit here and, no, man, I can feel the energy, man. I mean, listen, the women have the machine behind them. So every time I turn around, there's something new coming out. Just like the Whatever podcast was talking about how they're starting to build some type of agency with Homeland Security to come after certain content creators that are speaking a certain kind of way. And it's mostly like manosphere people. So they're finding a way to build an agency to, you know, target us and try to make it seem like it's something else. They're trying to conflate, you know, guys that are trying to get, you know what I'm saying, go our own way or whatever, with some incel thing that they're trying to build, right? They're trying to build this kind of, you know, making it seem like guys that are doing domestic, you know what, you know, or incels, like, and they're trying to conflate it and everything. It's getting messy. Get your passport and get the hell out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's getting messy. They starting to get real messy. And the reason why they're getting messy, and you see this happening, and, you know, they're targeting like the Whatever podcast, they're doing it because we are making change so fast. They ain't got time to make it seem natural. They're just rushing it now. That's like, they got some institution, I've forgotten what university it was in what state, but they got a bunch of women out here finding out, they're the ones determining what terms, and because what they do is they build these algorithms, y'all. I'm an engineer, so I know how this works. Cybersecurity engineer and a network engineer, right? They build these algorithms so they can identify you, which means we have to switch up words. We got to start using code words. Code words that the English language uses on a regular basis, so they can't sit there and peg certain words that we're using. We got to switch it up on them, because what they're doing, they're using the algorithms of the internet and different social media platforms to peg us with certain words. You know what I'm saying? So we got to stop using body count. I don't use that anymore. Find another way to describe it, right? Start finding other words to use so that they can't continue to peg us in the algorithms using the words that they're allowing to describe. Like they're taking these words, man, and we use them, and then they're, you know, because we're not women channel, so they can suppress us. And that's what that whatever podcast is talking about. There, in that article he was talking about, he read, they're going to suppress us and then send our traffic to other social media content creators that are giving the opposite message. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got a CISSP? Salute, my brother. Woo, you know what I mean? Getting it, man. Top tier, baby. You talking about network architect, engineer, you know what I'm saying? High level engineer right there, baby. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, listen, I know the passport bros are making this IT thing popular, but you got to remember, I'm one of the OGs in the game, baby. I've been doing this IT thing since I was like 15. I've been tapped in. God had my neighbor be a programmer. And my programmer was like, yeah, I'm making like 200,000 a year. I'm like, what? This is unheard of money in the 1990s. Unheard of money. And I was like, you're always at home. What do you do? Oh, I'm a computer programmer. And I'm like, computer programmer? I love computers. And he's like, yeah, David, you get into this, I can teach you some of this stuff. Like, you get in this code stuff, man. This is going to be the wave of the future. God's always lined me up. You know, I'm like, that's what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, when I first came in the Army, they didn't really have a term for like, you know what I'm saying, network engineer and stuff like that. So it was always 25 Bravo. I think that's what it was, 24 Bravo, 25 Bravo, something like that. But that was all tech people in one, but they didn't really have specific, you know, designators at the time for like engineers or whatever. So we got taught everything. You know what I'm saying? So in the Army, man, best decision I ever made. Not gonna lie to you. Because in the Army, you can't fail. They're gonna make you learn that stuff. You're gonna learn this, or you're gonna learn it. You know what I'm saying? You in here, you're gonna learn it, or you're gonna be a janitor. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna learn this. So, you know what I mean? Good program. Oh, we got some comments in here. What's going on, Reggie? Absolutely, bro. I just checked my demographics and those numbers on the men doing that increased. Oh, really, man? Listen, stay on top of that, man, and keep me informed. Uh, entitled, indifferent from the sensitivity. Yeah, exactly. What's going on, Finny? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? And my brother Rodney, absolutely, absolutely. You guys do me a favor, hit that like button. But right now, and it's good to get an IT if you guys aren't in IT. What my man right here is talking about, the CISSP, that's a top tier IT certification, you know, and again, you don't even need a degree. You just need certain certifications and certain time and you got to talk. When you guys go to these interviews, man, I keep telling y'all, when you go in there, run your mouth the whole time and don't give them an opportunity. Take control of the interview. I have always done this. I have talked my way into jobs I had no business doing. And then they got to give you the on-the-job training. So as long as you got a good foundation, man, go in there and always ask for at least 10K more than you know you deserve, because you deserve that. So, you know, I was going and ask for more likely 20K more. But anyway, either way it goes, by the time we get done negotiating, I walk out of it making more money. Man, I remember the last job I worked. Them dudes, when I got threatened to get fired one time, like 2 months before I got fired. Or it was like a year. It's like a year before I got fired. But the manager liked me. That dude was Lenny. This dude liked me. And Lenny was making around the same money I was, but Lenny been working there for like 15 years. And Lenny was like, I don't know why you gonna let yourself get fired here, man. Like, what's going on? He didn't know I was dealing with a narcissist. And I didn't know what was going on. You know, he was like, what's going on, man? Man, you making like good money out here. You making like the same money I'm making. You making like 120K. He was shocked. You know, because I was like one of the newest guys that started working there. He was like, I can negotiate, dude. I got credentials. Work for the White House. Are you serious? I know how to talk. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, man, because, you know, he was a manager. He wasn't a manager at first. Then he worked his way to being a manager, so I guess he could see my pay. He didn't know it before. Then he knew. He was like, man, I make good money anywhere I go. It don't make no difference where I go. I make good money. I ain't worried about working for nobody. But anyway, listen. IT is a great way to go. CISSP, CCNA. There's higher ones than that, like CCDA, different ones like that. Hey, how's it going? You know what I mean? But IT is the way to go, because that way you can do everything completely remote. So, you know, like I said, my neighbor was a programmer. So when I went in the Army, I went in doing what they had at the time is computer engineering or network engineering, which was 25 Bravo. And from there, was it 74 Bravo? It changed. It went from like 74 Bravo to 25 Bravo, whatever. And I don't know what it is now. You know what I'm saying? But that's the one. That was the MOS that you wanted to get. And that sets you up. So at any time, man, y'all, I could really go back into IT with the certifications I have and make like crazy money. However, I'm tired of it, man. I did it for like too long in the Army. And if y'all don't know any better, looking at computer screens will mess your eyes up. Hence the reason why I have to wear glasses and I have all this light sensitivity. You know, when I see my eyes getting messed up, because I had like 2015 vision, then I started needing glasses. I'm like, man, nah. And then the light sensitivity, I'm like, nah, I'm done. I don't want to go blind just for some money. So, you know, I just like move around. You know, you got to look for longevity as well. You know what I'm saying? Take care of your body. We only got one. Yeah, PC, certified in networking. Get some years, check some laptops. Yeah, absolutely, man. See, it's, you know, you could take that, you know, anywhere you go, in any country, you can do that IT stuff. And again, so when I move over to another country, if for whatever reason my businesses aren't doing great, I can still roll back into, you know, IT and do something, you know what I'm saying, and make, you know, side money doing that remotely on a part-time job if I wanted to do that. I don't want to go back to it. See, when I level up out of a phase of my life, I don't go back to it. I've decided I'm doing content creation, making my money that way, and I'm not trying to go back, because I could have been doing that the whole time right now. You know what I'm saying? Which would have gave the old ex-wife great incentive to try to get some kind of alimony. Absolutely not. I ain't giving you shit. You know what I'm saying? Make your own money. Nah. You know what I'm saying? But when you got this energy and this new aura that we're bringing in for this new year, it's an old school type of energy. I was talking to you guys about it, right? It feels to me like late 90s, early 2000s, man. Man, listen, we got grown men out here that are, you know what I'm saying, representing us the right kind of way. No foolery, no butt kissing. There's a certain energy that goes along with it. And the ones that were kissing butt, you're noticing the celebrities are kissing butt and doing weird things are falling off, and certain things are coming up, and certain issues are happening in their lives and all this stuff. The old system's falling apart, man. It's falling apart. And you guys are ushering in this new energy, and the women can't get enough of it. I'm telling you, even your hating females out there, they got something to say about everything. They don't know why they can't stand you. They can't stand you because they can't get enough. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They can't get enough. They just, stop watching this guy. You know what I'm saying? It's getting moist and everything, man. I got to be careful because one of my videos from yesterday got flagged. I don't know whether, more than likely, it was flagged because of the words I was using. But I was feeling good yesterday, and I want certain words to be said, whether it gets flagged or not. I want women to hear those words come out of my mouth. See, I gained more with that video yesterday being flagged than not speaking the way that I spoke, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's all about the way that you carry. These women watch everything, man. So be on your P's and Q's, okay? I'm not telling you to obsess over your image. You know, I'm not telling you to go to the gym and be in there only 45 minutes. Don't overtrain and don't do this, and make sure you keep up your face care and don't do these exercises. I'm telling you to do whatever makes you happy, but, you know, make sure you're aligned with God and do as much as you can to make yourself more healthy, you know, so you can function properly. Because as you age, so-called age, as long as you're staying extremely active in all facets of life, your brain, your mind, your imagination, your soul, your spirit, and your body will, you know, maintain its youth. As a man, I don't know about women, as a man, it's not like just jumping out of bed like you could at a younger age and being that way. But with certain care, proper maintenance, eating right, you know, you can have the same energy levels to a certain degree. Now, you can't have them all day long like some 18-year-old young buck, but do you need it? Man, when you had the energy like that all day long, man, you were driving yourself crazy looking for some cheeks. You can tap into the energy when you want to now. It's called old man strength. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's called. You can tap into that He-Man power. I got the power. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be sitting around like just always on edge like, I need some cheeks. I need some cheeks. I need some cheeks. I need some cheeks. No, man, no, man, we good. We got stuff to do. That's why I like, you know, when I write my books, I'll talk more about this stuff. See, it's not embraced enough. See, this is the reason why they do what they do, and they're trying to always make women feel great. Because if they were to really, like, let women know how great it feels to start, you know, getting middle-aged, you know, because when you're young, you got a certain energy, but that's woman's energy. As a man, as you get older, man, you know how to refine your energy. You know how to use your energy when it's needed. You know what I'm saying? You start figuring out how to take care of yourself better. You know what I mean? Because as a younger man, your beard starts coming in. You're not used to it. You got used to your face starts getting a little bit more rough than it used to be because of beard hairs. And then, you know what I'm saying? You got to maybe deal with the razor bumps, stuff like that. But as you done gotten older and you done cleared all that up and you got it together, you're refined, man. You know, when you're a younger guy, you're getting into injuries because you're not stretching enough and you're doing too much. Now, you know what I'm saying, when you get, you know what I'm saying, more mature as a man, you know, you're doing the weight slower, you're stretching all the time, and you're getting adequate sleep. There's just something about as being a man, you know what I'm saying, going and getting more grown. I don't want to keep saying older, but being more grown, it's just, you know, you really become yourself. You really come into yourself. You don't care what anybody thinks about you. And the most important thing, the sun just went down, you know what I'm saying? The most important thing, you don't care what women think. Like, you understand that you set the pace. Women follow your lead. It doesn't matter what they do, kicking and screaming. I posted a video up on TikTok. The purpose of that video was the woman was drinking coffee, and her husband gave her a plate of food and said, listen, coffee is not a meal replacement, eat. And she's looking at him crazy and, like, you know, snarls her nose. But then, like, she like has a little off to the side little segment. It's got the Usher music playing and she dancing to herself. She loves that stuff. She loved being told what to do. She loved being led properly. So we have to just lead them, man, by, you know what I'm saying, being the example. We have to lead by example, and we're doing that. They're not used to this, and it's driving them insane, y'all. It really is. Exactly. Absolutely. And see, when you're younger, you got all the energy, and you don't know where to send it, right? Like you just, you know, and you kind of like confused. But as you know, when you get more refined, you're like, listen, I need part of the day to get my mind right, make sure that I meditate, work out, whatever, and then I do this, whatever, part of my day where I clean or whatever. You like make sure you section everything off and you schedule stuff a certain kind of way. You have your routines and you maintain them, and you don't let, you know, chasing some booty ever be your main goal, or what you're, you know, buying clothes for, or what you're going out for. No, you're going out to have a good time. If you run into a young lady while you're out, that's great. If not, no matter what, you're having a great time. You love yourself, you love the energy that you put out, and you love being with yourself and by yourself. Like I said, I'm not the first one. My dad does the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Sigma, my dad's Sigma, I'm a Sigma. He loves his space, but if I ever put him on camera, he will be charismatic and charming to you guys, and you'll be like, oh, he's such a nice old man. That old man loves his privacy, man, and whenever he don't get his privacy, he gets cranky. You know what I'm saying? If he can't get time to himself to be in nature and go for his walks, you think I'm bad. First generation is a doggone Sagittarius, okay? You know what I'm saying? 6'1" Sagittarius. Anyway, man, I'm not gonna hold y'all, but I want y'all to understand that you have an energy. You're in God body mode right now. You got your energies balanced, man. You know how to switch on that certain level of intensity. I'm not gonna say masculine energy, because at all times you're in your masculine frame, you're in masculine energy, whether you're in a gentle, manly energy or you're in a more aggressive energy. You're always in your masculine frame, you're always in masculine energy, right? We don't know nothing about anything else. We don't operate anything else. You know, there are different levels of masculine energy. We're not going to keep making it seem like anything soft or anything gentle or anything is feminine. No, 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 no. It's still masculine energy. It's just gentlemanly energy, okay? You know what I'm saying? And then it can go from sugar to shit real quick, and we can switch it over and be in wolf mode, just like that. You know what I'm saying? But they love this. See, it's the kind of energy they've been wanting. Someone that they know can take care of business, but also knows when to shut it off and shut it down and handle business in the bedroom. You know what I mean? So listen, guys, we're going into 2024. I'm gonna get on here and drop a couple videos while it's warm. You know what I mean? To make sure you guys understand that you're appreciated, you're noticed, and real men are needed. I want to let you know that I appreciate you. God loves you. I love you. And real women out there love you as well. Now, you do have some females that might say they have a problem with you, but we all know that women don't even see 80% of men. So even if you have a woman hating on you, you're still getting more attention than 80% of other men. I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? So again, always stay and bask in your logic and your facts and your masculinity. Never sway, you know what I'm saying? Don't be shaken or stirred. You ain't no damn James Bond drink, okay? You know what I'm saying? You stand 10 toes down, you be a solid figure, stoic, regal. You say what you mean and you mean what you say, and you stand on it. It doesn't matter if they like it or not. It is what it is. And being this kind of way makes you the kind of man that's irresistible to women. They desire you all the time. But remember, this year coming up, we've been moving in silence, but we're gonna start moving in total silence. Blackout mode, total silence this year coming up. You know what I'm saying? Lone Wolf and Sigma Wolves, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out of here. Appreciate y'all, love y'all, hit that like button. And remember, I'm your brother.